Hey guys, today I am going to be testing out those Russian piping tips that you've been seeing everywhere. These make a beautiful little flower all in one little splodge apparently, so I'm going to give it a go and see how they turn out. I love making flowers. I know lots of you love watching all of our buttercream flower tutorials, and I thought that this idea was kind of neat, and if it works, it's an awesome way to be able to create some really cool flowers without much piping experience. So let's give this a go and see how it turns out. So I went ahead and bought a pack of 6 piping tips all together. So we have some that create roses, tulips, and there's lots of variety. They are quite large piping tips. They're probably like a big 1M or a 2D tip. And so I'm not going to need a couple to go with these. I've also gone ahead and made up my sweet buttercream recipe in 6 different shades of pinks and purples. As per usual, I've added all the details for every colour and the amounts, as well as a link to the recipe in the description box below. I've also gone ahead and made up a really nice shade of green that I made using turquoise and leaf green, and I have a 352 piping tip just to make some leaves to go along with these flowers. I'm going to be applying these flowers to a 7-inch round cake, which I have iced and done in a really nice shade of electric fuchsia purple. Lastly, you're going to need some disposable piping bags and some scissors to cut with. So the first thing I want to do is just chop off the ends and then insert the piping tips. As I said, they're quite large, so you need to cut a fair bit off. Perfect. So I'm going to start with my dark pink, and I have a really nice rosette piping tip on here. And I'm just going to start on the edge, squeeze, pull up, and then release. Come along a bit, squeeze, and pull up. So I think it's really about getting it to attach in the first place and then releasing. That one was a little bit short, that's okay. Okay, now I have a really jagged one, and I have some of my fuchsia. Squeeze and pull up. Oh wow, that one looks so cool. It's got all these little bits inside. It looks so amazing. Squeeze and lift. Wow, I didn't think I would like that one, but I love it. I actually like it when it's a bit shorter, to be honest. Okay, light pink. Oh, well that didn't work. Ah! That's better. Okay. So I'm finding that these ones that have a center, it's really a lot better to have them be shorter and smaller. Yeah, that's much nicer. Okay, now we have another gorgeous rose one. Wow, I really love that. Another rosy one. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's one of my favorites. Lastly, I have a really gorgeous one. It's like a star in the center. It's beautiful. Try and squeeze one in there. Oop, lost a petal. That's all right. Squeeze that in. I think that's my new favorite. It's really, really puffy. It's gorgeous, but I think again, it looks really good when it's done small. So now I'm going to make a second row, and I'm starting to learn which ones look better when they're short. Okay, this one's definitely one of my favorites. Now I'm going to come around and put some little ones at the bottom. So I think I'm finding that the key with doing these is to keep it nice and small Don't try to squish them down, but just make sure that they're not taking up too much space and you're not pulling them out too far. Now I'm going to come along with my 352 and just pipe in some little leaves. Do some on the bottom, just every few. Just squeeze and release. And this looks so beautiful. I'm going to top it off by writing love. And there we are. It's like from Russia with love. We have our gorgeous Russian piping tip flowers. I think that this turned out so amazing. It was incredibly easy to use them. It's a great fast way to come up with a gorgeous flower cake design. I do think that the tip for this is probably to pipe quite firmly, pull up slowly, and make sure that you're not aiming to have them too tall. So that's probably my main tip. Other than that, I think that they're a fabulous idea and they're a great invention, and I'm definitely going to be using these again. Remember to give us a thumbs up if you liked this video, subscribe to our channel, and you can see new cakes on Tuesdays and Fridays. We always have our latest designs in this playlist here, and we have a playlist just for buttercream flowers because I love them so much and you guys seem to as well. Have a great week, and I will see you again on Tuesday.